At £336,000, the Lexus LFA is the most expensive car in this whole series of fifth gear. Twice as much as Jason's favourite car ever, the Ferrari 458 Italia. Twice as much as the brilliant Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera. And nearly 3 times as much as the gorgeous Aston Martin Rapide. So Lexus, why?
Give me one good reason to stay.
Well, because, just for once, they wanted to leave behind their reputation for comfort and refinement and develop the most driver-orientated car they could possibly make. Which means it should be my kind of Lexus. It might look like an enormous kitchen appliance, but it's got 552 brake horsepower, rear-wheel drive, and only weighs around 1,500 kilos. OK, not quite Ferrari or Lamborghini numbers, but close. The LFA's chassis and body are made almost entirely out of carbon fibre. Compared to the aluminium they originally planned to use, this makes it 4 times stiffer and saves 100 kilograms in weight. But whilst that stiffness might maximise grip, it can sometimes lead to a slightly snappy breakaway at the limit. This might take a bit of getting used to. Bear with me, won't you? Through the high-speed first turn of the Rockingham Oval, the LFA's Formula 1-inspired flat underbody and rear diffuser, helped by its pop-up spoiler, add extra stability. But there are other cars that have the same aerodynamic gizmos, so there's got to be more to it than that. And there is. The LFA's interior is more like the ultimate computer gamer's setup, from the aluminium pedals to the virtual rev counter. And unlike some cars with their high-tech computers, it's not distracting to traditional petrol heads like me. For example, you don't have to scroll through millions of menus just to turn the engine to its maximum power, because it's always on its maximum power. Oh, yes. And it's an engine that just has to be heard. Sings and sings. 9,000 revs. But I'm really getting into the handling of this Lexus. You've just got to be eggshell smooth on that throttle. Once you're holding a bit of a power slide, you come off too quickly and the car will snap back the other way. This is mental fun. Got lovely carbon ceramic brakes. They're a bit warm. This is a very well-worn prototype car, this one. They've settled just for a single-plate clutch, so the gear changes do take like good old-fashioned tenths of seconds rather than the milliseconds of a Ferrari, but the engineers wanted that. They wanted a bit more feel, a bit more driver feel into the car. And I quite like the idea. I tell you what, the people that have managed to get their name on one of these, boy, are they going to be happy when they get their cars. It may be overpriced at 300 and whatever squillion million pounds. I'm going to grin this big for ages. I'm not joking you. In fact, on an empty track on a sunny day, it's worth every penny.